Welcome, my dear students and listeners. This lecture is very interesting today. As you know, it is about Shelley, Keats, and Byron. That who were Shelley, Keats, and Byron. Shelley's full name was Percy B. Shelley. He was born in he was born on 4th August 1792 in Field Place, Sussex, England. His father name was Timothy Shelley and mother name was Elizabeth Pelford. Shelley belonged to the younger generation of Romantic period. He was a great exponent of uh, Romantic period. He was not only a great poet, but his social and political views were also very high. Shelley didn't achieve fame during his life as a great poet, but after his death, his greatness recognized and had great influence on next generation of poets like Robert Browning, Swinburne, Thomas Hardy, W.B. Yeats, whose full name is William Butler Yeats. An American literary critic, Harold Bloom, describes him is a superb craftsman and a lyrical poet. And apart from this, Shelley was a revolutionary poet. He, like Wordsworth, was much influenced by French Revolution. His best known works are Ozymandias and Ode to the West Wind, which was written in 1819, and To a Skylark. And apart from this, Edelweiss, which is an elegiac poem on the death of his friend John Keats. Shelley's life was marked by family crisis, ill health, and many other social and political problems. He wanted to get rid of such circumstances and wanted to go to Italy. And during the voyage, he drowned in water on 8 July 1822 in Gulf of Spezia, Kingdom of Sardinia, at the age of 29 only. Now, John Keats. John Keats was also a poet of the younger generation of Romantic poet along with Shelley and Byron. He was born on 31 October 1795 in Moorgate, London, England. He came of a poor family. He was eldest in his four siblings. His father name was Thomas Keats and mother name was Frances Keats. His father was a stable keeper. Stable is a place where horses are kept. Keats' family was badly damaged by tuberculosis. His mother and one brother died of tuberculosis. He had also become a victim of TB, tuberculosis, and lost his life. Shelley is regarded as a revolutionary poet, while Keats is regarded as a favorite poet of old. Keats' great works are Ode to a Nightingale, Ode on Aggression on, Sleep and Poetry, and the sonnet on first looking into Chapman's Homer. As we mentioned before, he was a serious patient of tuberculosis, so he died of tuberculosis in Rome, Italy on 23rd February 1821. His body was buried in the city's Protestant cemetery. His last request of life was that to bury him under a tombstone or gravestone bearing no name or date, but only these words be written on his gravestone that here lies one whose name was writ in water. When he died, his age was only 25 years. Now we come to world's Lord Byron. Lord Byron was also a friend of Shelley and Keats and belonged to the younger generation of the Romantic period. Lord Byron's father name was John Byron and his mother name was Catherine Gordon. He was a great poet as well as a great politician. He was born on 22 January 1788 in London, England. Byron was educated at the Trinity College, Cambridge. He lived 7 years in Italy before he traveled excessively and extensively in Europe. He was a great poet of the younger generation of Romantic period along with Shelley and Keats. His best known works are Child Harold Pilgrimage and a lengthy narrative Don John. And apart from this, many of his short lyrics and Hebrew melodies are also of great merit. He was not only a poet, but he was also a great politician. He also worked and played a great role in the Greek struggle for independence. That's why the Greek consider him as their hero. He died on 19 April 1824 in Greece at the age of 36 only. So that's that's the bad luck you can say of the romantic period that major poets died very young. As we mentioned before, Byron died at the age of 36. Shelley died at the age of 29 and Keats died at the age of 25 only. And that's why the romantic period came to a sudden end. So you heard the lecture on Shelley, Keats, and Byron, and I have pasted their pictures on the screen. You can see the first one is P.B. Shelley. P.B. Shelley stands for Percy Bysshe Shelley, and in the middle is John Keats, and in the last is Lord George Gordon Byron. So these three poets are considered as the younger generation, while Wordsworth and Coleridge, along with Robert Southey, are considered as the senior generation. So let it call a day and meet you in next video. Thank you very much.